What's up, guys? Nate from Famous Racing Customs here. I'm gonna do a review on my 2010 2-in-1 limited edition series Camaro Super Sport, or SS, whichever you guys prefer it. It's 115 pieces, molded in white. It's also got clear and red rubber tires. I'll just show you right here. So there's the tires. It's also got a metal axle and metal exhaust tips, depending on which way you want to build it. And just like everybody knows about, typical Revell instruction sheet. It's got all your parts and color codes, page by page. The L99 engine, which seems this one is the more detailed of the two, more detailed than the AMT kit. So it just goes through. Shoot to the end. Looks like there's 14 steps, including the decals, if you're going to use them. The other cool thing is it just doesn't point to the exploded view. If you have decals to put on, it actually gives you a picture of the model and where to put the decals. So that's kind of different for Revell. And as you can see there, you have two different rear valances, depending on if you go with the body kit or with the or no body kit. So we'll just see how this one comes out. Looking at it, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, let me recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. If you want to count the windows, 12, 13 parts trees. The majority of them, as you can see, molded in white. Here's your red tail lights, one piece, which is kind of nice because then you don't have the injector pin mark to slide it through, and you always see those on the clear parts. And the front headlights, I don't know how well you can see it, but it actually has two pieces, so kind of gives it that little extra added detail in there. The front window, or front and rear windows, and it has the headliner built in, but it does give you a nice edge to color the window trim black. So as you see in the wheels, or the tires I should say, not much in the chrome department, which is perfectly fine by me. I think whichever rims of the two I decide to use, if I decide to use these ones and not something else, I'm going to strip them and paint them. I may try to find different ones for the ZL1 version I want to build. So, but again, not that much. You have the rims, the taillight buckets, this is the rectangular holes for the body kit rear valance, and then you have your grill pieces. So not bad there. No real flash that I can see on anything. Here's the front end that I was talking about. I was showing you guys the article in Scale Auto magazine. So it's actually two two fully separate pieces for that added detail. Looking at the picture though, the ride height is a little off for me, so I will be figuring out how to lower down the front and rear end just a little bit. Engine parts, you have your beauty cover, intake manifold, valve covers, pulleys and belts, and then your hoses and starter. Here's some interior pieces, which is the dashboard, the center console, which is actually in two pieces. This is where all your gauges go, and then your actual center console itself. Emergency brake handle, shift knob, then you have your steering column and steering wheel. Here's the custom, no, this is the stock rear valance for it. Your rear wing, your mirrors, which are attached at the bottom, so you may have to do a little bit of body work to that. I do have to do a little bit of body work on the body itself, so I'll probably just cut these off and glue them in place and just paint them to match instead of being black. Just because that's what I want to do. Some more suspension, looks like rear suspension, maybe the front struts. Not quite sure what that is, but I will figure it out as I go along. And then your rotors. Rotors are kind of plain, just blank, so I'll probably cross drill these. Maybe see if I can get some Brembo stickers and do the Brembo, like a Brembo brake package. If not, I'll figure out something. Interior. This was the interior that I didn't want. I wanted the better interior out of the AMT kit. But you have your rear seats, your front seats, the seat backs, and then your door panels, which I wanted the other door panels because it actually has this, the rear window trim molded in, and also it had a better relief cut for the door. But they didn't have any of the AMT kits. So, and I probably wouldn't have gotten both today anyway. Let's see, exhaust pieces, mufflers, which I'll probably end up just doing my own exhaust. Just because. Radiator firewall, which is nice and smooth. I like seeing smooth firewalls. And then your grill, which is one piece to make it look like it's two pieces. Not sure how I feel about that one yet, but I'm sure you guys will know as soon as I do. Electric fans, drive shaft, looks like an overflow tank, got a little bit of flash on it, but not bad. Rear differential, and the rear diff cover. Just moving right along here. Alright, this one has the body kit package, whatever, which just basically comes with the custom rear valance, the custom front valance that goes underneath the front bumper, your side skirts, and your regular hood. And again, like I said, either I'm going to build my own ZL1 hood or see if there's one I can order online. Not too bad. It's got some low spots, so maybe a skim coat, and mainly it looks like because due to the detail in the bottom of the hood, it's got some low spots, so it will need to be skimmed with something and smoothed out. So if you guys are planning on doing this kit, just plan for that kind of stuff. The hood itself is fairly thick, although like I said before, I don't know if you can see it because the light is so bright. So let's try doing this. But as you can see, it's got an embossed Chevy symbol, and then it's also got all these little added details in there. So it actually makes the hood really thin in these spots. So yeah. So again, like I said, just some body work that needs to be done. Not too bad though. Not a ton of flash. Again, it's pretty well put together. Revell did a pretty good job on this one. Here's your engine, which is the 2 block halves. Looks like these are part of these canisters, which I believe may or may not be catalytic converters, and then your exhaust manifolds. And then you have your timing cover with all your accessories, transmission pan, oil pan, and then your heads. Nice detail. Of course, as everybody knows now, that they don't put distributor caps on them, so really haven't seen any way to wire it, so it probably just won't get wired. The floor pan for it actually is not too bad. It looks like it's got a tiny bit of warpage, but I don't think that's going to be enough that I'm really going to need to do anything with it. I mean, worst comes to worst, I mean, it's such a small gap that I could probably just super glue it down and everything will be fine. So, but this is, like I said, this is the interior pan, and I mean, you know, it looks pretty good. You know, the carpet, they don't do the typical just square, they kind of follow a little bit of the seat line. They can give you very minimal lines to line it up, which is kind of nice sometimes. In case you want to like leave one seat out, like if you're going to build a race car out of it, you can easily sand these down and texture it to match, or flock it, or whatever you're going to do. And then of course just the underside. So, and then comes to your chassis pan. Again, maybe the kit that they did when they did that article was just a bad kit. This one actually looks like it has no warpage at all. Really haven't taken too much time to really look at it all that well for warpage, but it doesn't look like it's warped too bad at all. Hang on 1 second, guys. Sorry, guys. So anyways, back to what I was saying. The chassis pan is not bad, no warpage really that I could see. So, like I said, it might have just been their kit. Detail on the undercarriage is very well, and doesn't look like there's too much work to do. So there are some letters that are embossed, like the Revell, whatever, right here along this line, and then you have some back here. Right here is not going to be any problem to take off. Right here, it's kind of your choice if you want to take it off, but I'm pretty sure it's all going to be covered by something, so you're never going to see it. So then comes to the body, which is very nicely molded. It's a thick, the new Revell style that I've been seeing. It's quite thick. I see a few mold lines. No flash really. But nicely done. We'll need some cleanup work though. Like I said, it's got mold lines. You may have to take like maybe some graphite or something that you can just rub on the body and to see where all your mold lines are at. Other than that, yes, it's rewound. So, other than that, you know, not too bad. Very nice looking kit. And then, of course, we get to the decal, or as I've been hearing a lot lately, decal sheet. So you have your, I'm guessing SSRS package stripes. Then you have your regular SS package stripe. Speakers. Some SS badges. Oh, it's already got Brembo. Cool. Alright. So it's already got Brembo stickers for the brakes. Your side markers. Obviously, Camaro signs, under the hood signs, all your gauges that you need, license plates, and then gives you stickers for the side windows. Don't know if I'm going to use those ones, but it's a possibility. Again, that's just going to be one of those things we're going to have to see when I get to that point in time. So there you go. I did 16 minutes talking about one thing. Not that any of you guys complain or anything, but anyways, guys, the final video for the Pete should be uploading right now as I'm doing this. This will follow shortly after. Thank you guys for all the comments on what I've gotten so far on the Pete. But if you haven't seen the final video yet, it looks a lot better with everything on it, with no missing pieces. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off here because Mama Bear's sleepy, and she wants me to shut up now. So, this is Nate from Famous Racing Customs signing off. Mama Bear grumpy.